that it is Clap for Carers once again, where we go out into our streets, we open our doors, we fling open our windows, and we celebrate and show our support for all the key workers doing great work at this unprecedented time. Now, tonight, once again, as I say, when we do that, one street in Quorn is going to be a little bit different because they have this guy performing to them. This is Graham Tuckley, who's been singing in care homes for the past 25 years, and now he's decided to bring a bit of that magic to his neighbours. Morning, Graham.
Good morning to you, Jimmy. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you. I love what you do. I think it's fantastic. I saw a video of you last week performing in your garage, isn't it?
Yes, in the garage, yes.
Okay, so just tell us about your setup so that people can visualise what you have.
You see, I've got the equipment which is suitable to put on a bit of a show, and what I do on a Thursday at 8 o'clock when we all go outside, I turn up the volume, and because we know that the people will come out and clap their hands. But you know what I like to do? Everybody is saying thank you to the NHS. Everybody is paying tribute to the outstanding work they do, and so do I. But I like to show love for the NHS. And the only real way you can show love is by playing music. Because music, as we all know, is very therapeutic. It reaches people. It makes them remember the weird times, even though we don't want these weird times. We've got to do something that'll lift us. So what I do, Jimmy, is to play the music, play the songs they love, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Bring Me Sunshine, You Are My Sunshine, It's All About You, and songs like that. And I find that people in the neighbourhood, without being conceited, they love it. That you can see them doing a bit of a dance to it. And
I want to be on your neighbourhood, Graham. I know I can't be, but I want to be on your neighbourhood to witness you do this live. What was the reaction though when you?
Then, Jimmy, you bring your guitar round and we'll have a duet. How's that?
All right, okay. Well, maybe when the lockdown's over.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you though is when you first started playing in your garage and started singing songs, what was your neighbours' reaction to it?
Brilliant. Of course, no one in their right mind will make a complaint about someone at 8 o'clock on a Thursday night making music. So, to answer your question, they loved it. They came out from not just where I live, but in surrounding streets. They came out, and little children come out with their parents and do a little bit of a dance, which, as I say, they enjoy it.
Graham, it sounds great. It reminds me of going to the beach on a sunny day like Blackpool and sort of walking along the promenade and being entertained by somebody playing while you do that. Or when you go to somewhere like Mallorca and you go out along the beach and somebody's playing as you eat your meal. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, yes, it's amazing. And you see, moving on, you mentioned care homes. You find, I'm sure most people know this, but if you take, for example, a patient with dementia, probably will have difficulties in talking to you, but you play a song that they know, so, a good old song like, say, White Cliffs of Dover, they start singing. And I think this music, not just my music, but any music, reaches parts of the brain that normal conversation doesn't reach. It kind of turns them on to be able to respond, and it gets back to what I said a few minutes ago. It shows the love, and for that, people respond, people react, and people love it. They do.
What songs are you going to sing tonight, Graham? What 3 songs will you do?
Well, I thought excuse me, I thought tonight, I mentioned You Are My Sunshine, which is a happy old song. It's a kind of a good old pub sing-along, which I'm sure they'll join in. And you're too young to remember Morecambe and Wise's Signature's tune, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I love...
Tell me what it is then. Go on.
Bring Me Sunshine. Bring Me Sunshine. Positive thinking. Graham, okay, what about When You Feel Down? Try positive thinking. That's what the Turbo Man said.
Excuse me, you're interviewing me. You're not going to become the star this morning. It's my turn, Jimmy. It's my turn.
Stars in Their Eyes presents Graham Tuckley as Eric Morecambe.
That's it. So it'll be Bring Me Sunshine, You Are My Sunshine, and Would You Believe It's All About You.
Oh, very, very nice. Now, Graham, I've got a challenge for you.
What's that?
Would you be willing, after 9:30 this morning,
Yeah?
to perform a little bit of We'll Meet Again, Dame Vera Lynn's classic, down the phone to us after 9:30 with your keyboard?
Yeah, sure will.
Would you
Sure
do
will.
it?
Of course I will. Of course I will, no problem. On one condition.
Go on.
You hum to me, now it's all about you. Go on. You don't know it, Jimmy.
I actually, the only thing I've got in my head at the moment is It's All About You by McFly.
That's the one. That's
Oh, is it that one? It's all about you.
Yes, that's all right.
It's all...
You've got the part. You've got the part.
Should we do a little Zoom video conference together, Graham?
Yeah, what do we do?
We could, like Gary Barlow's doing the crooner sessions, you and I.
I'm not into Zoom.
You don't sound very keen on that.
No. No, I'll stick with the music I play.
Yeah,
and,
no, that's good, Graham. I love what you do. I think it's fantastic. And we basically, if you haven't seen Graham perform, there is some footage online where you can see him in his garage performing. But after 9:30, so in about 2 hours' time, just over 2 hours' time, we'll get you live with your keyboard. It's part of a greater plan that we're setting up with today's show and some other guests that we have on. So keep listening, Graham. As we go on, you'll hear more of what's going to happen. But you will be part of this bigger plan at just after 9:30 this morning, live in Quorn on your keyboard with a bit of Dame Vera Lynn. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Indoors, of course, won't it be? I'll be indoors.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Okay, that's lovely. Lovely to talk to you. Can I have a quick shout-out to carers?
Go on, go for it.
Missing, in the residential homes I go to. Give them my love and tell them I'll see them again. And tell them to shimmy to Jimmy. How's that? There's your motto.
I love
Shimmy
it,
to
Graham.
Jimmy.
Graham Tuckley, we'll talk to you later.
Enjoy the day and keep safe, all of you.
And keep smiling, keep smiling. 7:30 now.